Hello everyone, welcome back. So every year around this time, I like to paint ghosts into thrifted or store-bought art. But this year, I almost didn't. I got busy, time flew by, and before I knew it, spooky season was basically over. So this is my chance to make up and do one big ghost painting. So I went to the store and I found the one. I love this painting, and I think it's the perfect scene for some ghost action. Also, oh my gosh, look at this table. I want it. So now that I have the painting, I've been staring at it, trying to figure out what kind of ghosts belong here. It's got such a calm, peaceful vibe, so I want the ghosts to feel like they're part of this world, not just floating stickers, basically. I actually posted a short asking you guys for ghost ideas, and I got so many fun ones. Someone said a ghost should be starting to paint the barn red. It would add a splash of color and it would be so cute. I agree! That is a great idea. I'm definitely running with some of these. Someone else said driving his tractor tending to the fields. That is adorable. I'm definitely gonna do a ghost on a tractor. Another comment was milking a ghost cow near their barn. I love it. Okay, some of these ideas are genius and I'm definitely gonna incorporate them. The first thing I have to do is figure out how to sketch my poses. So if I want to do this comment and paint a ghost that is painting on the barn, I'm gonna need to draw him sort of like reaching out above with a roller in his hand. I used Google to find reference images of people painting on walls, and that's usually how I find what I need reference-wise. Then I just trace over my drawn image with this tracing paper so that I can see more or less how it would look on the actual painting. And now for the fun part, painting. So this is how this little ghost turned out. I think it looks so cute. I'm gonna keep adding them and incorporating other comment suggestions as well as my own ideas, and we'll see how it turns out in the end. Oh my gosh, look at how well the cow milking suggestion works here. So excited. Okay, I need a break. Okay, so what I want to do now is start filling up spaces that could be used by these little ghosts. I want them all to be doing some chores or to be simply living their lives and going about their day. Maybe they're getting caught up in some trouble. I want there to be action and things to look at and life in this painting. Even though they're technically dead because they're ghosts. Anyway. This was such a fun little project. I absolutely adore doing these types of ghost paintings. I feel like the possibilities are endless for incorporating them into these scenes and settings, and you just kind of have to imagine and play around with it to make it work. It's so much fun for me. All right, now for the final painting reveal. Ta-da! So this is how the painting looks now. Here's the before, and here's the after. So up first we have our painting ghost, which I showed before, and he's painting the barn red. Could it be blood? Who knows, but to keep this a happy painting, let's just say that it's paint. Then we have our tractor man. He's our little rancher ghost, keeping the land nice and fertile for his little farm. Then over here we have a ghost doing chores. We don't know why, but maybe this ghost got into some trouble and now he has to do some chores to make it up. Okay, up here we have a ghost in the window, kind of looking out into the land, perhaps a hopeless romantic. Then, oh no, hanging from the roof while he was setting up the Christmas lights is this little one. His ladder seems to have toppled over and now he's just stuck up there and I don't know how he's gonna get down. Over down here we have a little ghost trying to ride a cow and an adult ghost, perhaps a mother and child. Maybe she's encouraging her ghost child to not be afraid of the cows.
It's okay, honey.
Then back here we have a bull escaping and a brave and skilled cowboy ghost lassoing him down like a boss.
Yeehaw!
Over yonder, a couple of children enjoying the farm's seesaw built in the 80s by Grandpa. In the distance, we can observe an unfortunate cow being abducted by a UFO, and who knows what that cow's fate will be now. And of course, capturing all of this life in action is an artist ghost, painting the scene before him. This one is me. I like to think that this little artist ghost had a long day and he just felt like he needed some time to relax, so he took out his canvas and joined the other ghosts outside to spend some time together, each doing their own thing. Okay, so I know I said this was the final painting reveal, but I kind of feel like it's still missing a bunch of small details and elements to make it feel like this painting has been completely transformed. So I'm going to keep working on it a little bit more and I'll be posting updates on my stories and my YouTube community tab, so keep an eye out for that if you want to see the actual final painting. As I said before, this was such a fun little project to do. I loved painting these little ghosts and giving this painting a new vibe. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you have any other ideas for things that I should add to the painting. I may or may not add in maybe another ghost or two, but I don't want to overcrowd it too much. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you next week.